Alright. I think we're ready. My voice is like this because I'm tired. And my head hurts. Well, we're going to do this anyway, guys. We're going to do it anyway. I hope everyone's doing well today. We're going to get into some more Legend of Dragoon. The last thing that we did was we fought that dragon, and we fought that commander guy. And then he died. We killed him. So we're not too far into it, but we're going to continue this. So I hope everyone's having a good day, and I hope everyone's going to enjoy themselves. Let's have some fun. Yeah, what's up, Joker? How you doing, man? How's work going today? I still don't know where this horse's face is. It just has 4 tusks. You know what? You know what the funny thing is? I was actually gonna go for that at first. I was like, who was I talking about NPR with? Like, I made a joke and they didn't know what NPR was, so I couldn't. I don't know how to explain it any more than. Alright, I hope you guys are doing well today, and this is how I'm going to talk into the microphone. It's going to be nice and quiet and smooth. I don't know how to describe it any other way than that. Quiet, waiting on people to send you stuff as usual. Yeah, that tends to happen. That's just ridiculous. Well, as long as it's quiet, I guess, it's an easier day. I wanted to look into... I think I'm going to spend some time tomorrow, or even Thursday during the day, to try and figure out how we can get your screen up onto the stream. So that when we do the Soul Link, it shows both of our screens. I know we were talking about that, and then I think like every time we always bring it up right before stream starts. So I'm going to look into it either tomorrow or Thursday during the day and see if I can figure out how to do it. Is this day 2? It is. It is. I started it on Sunday? Maybe Saturday. No, it was Saturday. I started on Saturday and did 2 streams of it. I did one during the day and then I did another one at night. And it's pretty good so far. I'm definitely enjoying it. JRPGs are like such different kinds of games because like every aspect of it can go into making it someone's favorite. Like the art style of each one is so important, the soundtrack, how the game plays. I like more polished looks than this, so going back to this is a little bit rough, but it looks cool. The way they integrate the backgrounds makes it very difficult sometimes to know where I can walk. This was for the PS1. I'm playing... Is this a hold on, I can actually check. Is this a PS4 port? No, it's on. Okay, it's a PS5 port through the classic systems. Catalog. Yeah, PS1. So it came out in '99. This came out right around the same time, I think, as Final Fantasy IX, and they look very similar. The turn-based combat in the game is fun. I like the combat system they have. It's just hard to go back to some of these because, like, some quality of life things in turn-based JRPGs that are in later games aren't in this one. There's, like, I don't know if you'll know the term, because I don't know how many other turn-based games you've played, but if you've played Paper Mario, I think you'd know. They have, like, these things called additions in this game, which when you attack, if you click a certain button at the right time, it'll do more damage, or it'll do, you know, it kind of like an action command. But in most games that have action commands that I've played, they have the same thing to guard better and take less damage, which this game doesn't have. So it's small things that I'm used to in some other games that aren't in this one. So it's like an interesting combination of like trying to figure out what they have versus what they don't. But it's been good so far. I can see how it's like a cult classic because like everyone that's played this game like loves it. But it's one of those things that like if this isn't your kind of art style and stuff, it might be a quick turn off. I don't mind it. It's just not my favorite. So our friend Shauna here is not doing well. Dragoon plant. Okay, so I assume Shauna's not going to be in the party for a little bit. And we're probably going to have to go find it. I know this is going to come out of nowhere, but me and my friend were just discussing it, and I'm curious. Joker, have you... Okay, I know you didn't have a Wii. Have you played Wii Sports? Like, I don't know if you would have played it at, like a friend's house. Did Nick have a Wii? I feel like Nick must have had a Wii, but I honestly don't know. Okay. Yeah, we're in a commercial town. We can totally find some information about this. Played at friends' houses. What was your favorite sport? Because we were talking about other consoles. Because funny enough, I found out that Paper Mario: The Thousand Year Door has a release date for the Switch. And it was on May 23rd. So I was talking to my friend about some of these games, and then we were talking about older consoles, and we both got the Wii for the families. And I'm like, Wii Sports had no right slapping as hard as it did. God. Water. Okay. Yellow is in. Yellow's an inn, blue is a shop, green is residential. Oh my god, are they in love? Is this a Romeo and Juliet scene? Are we not going to try and push them together? I feel like we should try and do that. Gotta go with bowling. Bowling was incredible. So good. It was definitely my probably both my sister's favorite ones. Tennis may be mine, but tennis and bowling were just so good. I sucked at baseball, and I feel like boxing was fantastic, but I feel like I never really understood what I was doing. I feel like I just continued to get lucky, kind of thing. Can I go up these stairs? Should be able to, yeah. Did I play Resort? I never did play Resort. Was that... Hold on, wait. Was Wii Sports Resort on the Wii U? Because what's so funny, and I remember something going on with this. When I did get a Wii U, I was so excited because I told my sisters, I was like, I have this new, Wii U version of a Wii Sports game. So maybe... I don't know if Resort was on the Wii U as well, but I know it was on the Wii. I'm trying to think what that was, but I think something went wrong and we couldn't play it. It was also on there. Okay. So no, I definitely never played Resort then. Not even for it to not work. What was in Resort? People should be more considerate. It's true. This is a really weird building. What's that guy doing all the way in the top right? Oh, Wii Sports Club was Wii U. Alright, that was probably the game that I failed to play. What is this place? And why am I just... I just come here and I'm like, I gotta find information on this plant, and I'm just jumping over rooftops. My man is in the most confusing fucking buildings ever devised. What? Why would I be up here? Maybe later. Maybe later. Resort was sports, but had more games in it. What was in, Resort? They tried a couple of those things, because you know what they also had? They had, my sister was just, reminding us about this. They also had Wii Playground. And Wii Playground had a couple of games that were pretty cool. They had Dodgeball. The roof belongs to everybody. What a weird thing to tell me. Do you live here? Or do you not live here, and they don't know you're here, and you're trying to convince me of this information? That's a weird thing for him to tell me up here. Yeah, we Playground had, like, dodgeball. It had, like, paper airplane throwing. There were, like, a couple other games in it, but I can't remember what they were off the top of my head. It's been so long since I played it. Alright, so I don't know why I would go up there. Is this... Okay. Alright, let's try here. I was just trying to go through some residential areas first. I know this is just an inn, but maybe I'll have to talk to somebody. I didn't do anything, so I'm not really gonna save. I should probably heal. I think she's poisoned. No, she's fearful, so I should totally rest at the inn. Yeah, stay one night. So outside of the original ones, swordplay, was that supposed to be waterboarding, or is wakeboarding just something I don't know about? That'd be wild. Frisbee, disc golf, archery, basketball, ping pong, power crew. Wow, they had a lot. Canoeing, cycling, and air sports. That's pretty cool. They covered anything that Wii Sports didn't have, basically. I know the Switch Sports game was supposed to be really good. My sister's boyfriend had it. Well, has it. And I think we played once. I mostly watched him play. It's a library. We could gather information. Or... instead of gathering information, I'll just go down some shady ladders. What does this guy want? Is that all you have to tell me? Did I just... Oh. Interesting. Wakeboarding is you're on a snowboard, but for water and... Oh, pulled by... Oh, that's what that's called? Okay, fair enough. That's really cool. Have you played that one? Have you played Resort? Because that's crazy. Dehydrate. All right. Would I just put like a bunch of salt on my tongue? Is that how you would like? How would you guys actively dehydrate? Let me get it. No, but I've seen videos about it. Okay, fair. Wii Sports went really hard. I really liked the golf in Wii Sports. Not as a kid, but like going back to it when like my sister wants to plug in the Wii and play some. We were like, let's do golf. We never really did golf as kids. Oh yeah, let's go get some clothes, guys. All right, I have a feeling that who I'm supposed to talk to and the information I'm supposed to get is not in this section of the map. And I'm thinking that because I went everywhere and I've gotten no information. Jesus Christ, this place is big. Well, let's check the antique shop. I feel like a rare plant wouldn't be at an antique shop, but yeah, let's see what you got. Well, I can't talk to them, so. What do you? Oh, it's just. Just don't drink anything and you're dehydrating. I mean, fair point. Eat a lot of dry food. That's also fair. Put your photos in game. Yeah, I feel like I have a lot of those. I don't have any healing potions now. Holy shit. Let's get 6. we're fine. Alright, so you're clearly not who I'm supposed to talk to. Sit out in the sun? Oh, I can't do that. That'd be ridiculous. I don't know about you guys. I feel like when I get to like a big town, like I always felt like this way in Pokemon games. Oh, except this might actually be where I'm supposed to be going. Because it looks like I'm in a cutscene. Oh, Davos, the guy we met in the fucking volcano. That makes a lot of sense. Whenever I get into like a really big city or town, man, it just like, it drains me, and I don't know why. I felt like this with every Pokemon game. Like, when I was a kid, I would never talk to the NPCs, because I'm like, why would I spend all of this time to go into every house and talk to every person? So, like, now I do that because you do get a lot of really good items, so there's a reason to do it. But then I get lost so easy in a game like this, too. Alright, what's up, dude? From the other day, I feel like that was the same day. I feel like we just got here. Of course. Only talk with the NPCs you have to, but how do you know which NPCs you have to talk to? That's the problem. How do you know which NPCs you have to talk to when you're playing a game for the first time? Found out how to play Infinite Fusion on your phone, but what I didn't think about is the fact that I have to download all of the assets for the game as well, so alongside the game you also downloaded over 10,000 pictures. Jesus Christ. North of the Poison Forest, past the Troublesome Plant. And back to the shrine. You know what's crazy? For a plant that's, like, really legendary and, like, people are like, oh, I don't even know if it exists, to have this notebook randomly tell me exactly where I would find it, it just seems like no one wanted to go here. Like, even if it was, like, guarded by something, I don't think it would be, like, no one knows if it actually exists. Clearly someone does. So we have to get the spring water. Okay. I wanted to buy something from them. Okay, well, Peter, that doesn't work for every game, my guy. Sometimes you can't do that. But, fair enough. Why is she still fearful? Does resting not fix that? Oh, I don't like that. I think that's really stupid. I am not a fan of that. Okay, let's see what we got. Angel Robe. Revives from death with a given probability. That's interesting. Who can wear that? Can anyone wear that? I assume it probably would be for Rose. Maybe it's for Shauna. Probably for Shauna. Okay, so before I head out, I want to go to that shop up there. That looks to be like a weaponry. Yeah, so some games I feel like I can't do that with, but that's definitely the right way to go about things. 100%. That way you're not stuck in a city forever. I put my heart into making these. Not for me. I'm curious for you guys that are in here too. Have you heard about God, what is it? Dragon's Dogma 2. Oh, what's up, Crazy Dragoon? Welcome in. That's a lot of money. Jesus Christ. That's a lot of money. But that seems to be good. Thank you. That's also a lot of money. Half damage and SP. Interesting. Yeah, I can imagine why. Haven't heard of Dragon's Dogma 1? I feel like I have heard about the game, but I didn't know anything about it. And I saw when they announced Dragon's Dogma 2. It looked really good from like the little, from like, I don't remember if it wasn't a trailer. I think it was a game, like a little bit of gameplay they released for it. And I was like, oh shit, this looks really cool. Dragon's Dogma. The second one is coming out, I think, this Friday. And the controversy I'm hearing with it, which has it's caused a lot of Dogma nuts. God damn it. It's gotten a lot of controversy, like a lot of people saying different things about it. Apparently, on console at least, I don't know about PC. They're making the they're uncapping. I don't know the word for it, so I'm sorry if I fuck this up. But they're basically making it so that the max frames per second is about 30. So I think I was watching a couple videos about it because I'm like, why are people so upset about this? Like, I understand, but like people are like, they're gonna lose most of their sales because of this. And at first I was like, that seems a little ridiculous and pretentious. If like 30 FPS, yes, like these days now, it's like, I understand that when you can get easily like 60 FPS on like Series X and PS5 games and shit like that, doesn't mean that 30 is gonna be gone. But then I learned what uncapped means, and it doesn't mean that the game will run at 30. It means that the game will run at a max of 30. So if it was 30 straight through, it wouldn't be that bad, I feel. But the problem is that they say it's a max of 30 when you're like walking in the overworld. So they say that there's like a good chance that when you're playing the game, you'll be getting 30 frames a second walking, but as soon as you get into like the fast-paced action combat that's in the game, you might be getting like 18 frames a second. And like, you guys know me. I've never been one to care about specific stuff like that. Like, usually I don't care. I'm definitely going to want to see gameplay because I was really thinking about getting the game. I was like, wow, this looks like it's going to be a lot of fun. It looks really cool. I'm down for it. But if it looks that bad and doesn't run well at all, that's a different story. So I want to see what it looks like. Because again, like, there's a difference between, like, I usually don't care if a game runs at 30 or 60. I don't. Some people do. A lot of people do. Especially the kind of game. Like, I feel like a lot of people are very specific with, like, first-person shooters. Like they need the higher frames for first-person shooters. But for a game like this, like, I feel like you don't need those high frames, you know? Like a turn-based thing you don't need it for. So I want to see what the game looks like when it comes out. But I heard that's like a big problem with that game. I feel like there's always, like, whenever there's a new game coming out, there's always a problem with it. There's always something that everyone is complaining about. I don't know what it is. So we'll see. We did finish Kingdom Hearts yesterday. Yup. She beat the entire final boss gauntlet on her first try, so it was pretty impressive. Hell yeah, Crazy Dragoon. That was the hydrate for you. And let me see what my blood sugar is. Blood sugar is 122, so we're looking good with that. Okay. Not me trying to figure out how to fucking leave this place. I'll figure it out. Is that the entrance? I think that's the entrance. Kid. There's stairs to go down, too. Because that's just going to lead me back up to the next place. Yeah. Boom. Wait, he has something I'm gonna like? Oh my god, we should go get it. Yeah, that would have sucked to get all the way to get the spring water and just be like, alright, everyone just hold out your hands. You hate this merchant? Uh-oh. Alright, let's see. Wow. No. Ridiculous. Even if I could have gotten it lower, 100 is fine. I mean, I still paid 100 for a fucking water bottle. Definitely sneaking out again. But Crazy Dragoon, again, you are once again forgetting. You can't tell me that. That is not how this is supposed to go. I'm sorry. I'm getting a little frustrated. You need to not say that. You can say it after I finish it, but please let me do a blind playthrough. Okay? Definitely sneaking out again early again today. Haven't done anything since 11:34. Oh my god. Well, hey, you know what? At least you can get out early again. Okay, so that's the exit. Is there anything over here I should look at? Oh, it's just a kid running around. Let's see what the kid says. Where the fuck am I going? Well, we'll head through the nest. What if I don't want to jump down? So just remember, Crazy Dragoon, if I want a hint or I want some advice, I will ask for it. Otherwise, I am going to have to ask you again not to give any hints or anything like that. You can say it after I finish doing it, for sure. But please, don't mention it before I do it. God damn it, did we lose internet? Well, shit. Well, this is weird. We're just waiting on trying to reconnect, I guess.